Hey everybody, Jason Blaha here with Ice Cream Fitness. I'm just sitting here again, drinking my morning coffee. I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about actual coffee, the health benefits of it, and its uses in bodybuilding and sports, and what it can do for you. Again, I'm a big coffee drinker. I drink a lot of coffee. What are the health benefits of coffee? And how does that tie back over into bodybuilding and performance? One of the big health benefits that a lot of people aren't aware of coffee is the fact that it has a decent amount of antioxidants in it. It can help you get additional micronutrients in your diet. It's fairly antioxidant rich. Um, Outside of that, there is some research out there suggesting that people who drink at least 4 cups of coffee a day have a 50% lower chance of developing diabetes later in life. And again, I don't think that data is all completely conclusive, but it does suggest some positive health benefits. And it would suggest to me that if you have diabetes and hypoglycemia in your family, drinking coffee regularly may be a benefit to you. Also, it's important to consider that we know that it does seem that coffee drinkers, have slightly better fasting glucose, which again suggests that it helps in some way with insulin sensitivity or glucose storage and disposal. Which, when we get over to muscle building and athletic performance, that's a very good thing. I mean, if you're trying to recomposition your body, anything you do that helps with proper glucose storage and insulin sensitivity is a positive thing. Just like I cover, again, a bit in my insulin video. These things are beneficial to you for bodybuilding purposes and body recomposition purposes. The other thing to look at is that coffee tends to contain quite a bit of caffeine. It's the one of the most concentrated, natural, and easily available sources of caffeine. It's well known that caffeine is a performance enhancing drug. They test for it in sports, and if people have too much caffeine in their system, they will they'll fail a drug test for sports. And the reason for that being it's a stimulant. We know it improves performance. And I mean, if you want a cheap, easy to get, pre-workout supplement, I mean, coffee is a good place to start even before you go buy some product for it. Consider just drinking some strong black coffee and see what that does for you. Also, because it's a stimulant and it seems to have some thermogenic properties, um, it appears that coffee may have some mild fat burning benefits. So again, if you're cutting, you get some possible mild fat burning benefits from it. In addition to the fact that, again, it's a stimulant, and when you're on reduced calories, one of the most difficult things is keeping your strength up and keeping your performance up in the gym to hold on to muscle mass when you're on reduced calories. So again, the coffee has a twofold benefit there for someone, or actually threefold when you consider the possible better insulin sensitivity. So there's a threefold benefit there to someone who's cutting to drinking coffee pre-workout or in the mornings. So there you have it in a nutshell. Those are the benefits to you of what coffee can do for you in terms of bodybuilding purposes. The point to consider though is that coffee does have some drawbacks for people with a couple of medical issues. And again, if you have either one of these issues, I would suggest consulting your physician first. If you have certain types of cardiovascular conditions, certain heart defects and murmurs, or have previously had a heart attack, you should probably talk to your doctor first before you start drinking large amounts of coffee. Two, if you're prone to certain anxiety disorders or you're on having to take anti-anxiety meds, sometimes the stimulant, the caffeine in coffee can make anxiety a bit worse. So again, if you're prone to this, again, the same thing. I would suggest talking to your doctor before you start drinking 4 or 5 strong cups of coffee before you work out. I'm a huge fan of coffee. I drink a lot of it. I advocate the drinking of coffee for bodybuilders and athletes. And that's all I have to say on that. I'll talk to you next time. We'll leave you guys a bicep shot.